All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Yvonne Doan for the first time after 2 years ago, changed my last name. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you all very, very much. I know a lot of us are still getting settled in our seats, but as you guys are making your way in, truly from the bottom of our hearts, whether you were invited out by a friend, a family member, or whatever it is, we truly appreciate you guys being here today. I promise you guys are in for a treat tonight. I have the honor and privilege to bring up our very first speaker of the night. This gentleman, I can't even put into words how appreciative this is the person who really leads from the front, the true definition of leadership. So without further ado, please help me welcome to the front of the room, Mr. Danny Bay.
Thank you very much. This is Mrs. Yvonne Doan. As she mentioned, she just got married. Jillian and Yvonne just got married on Saturday. Can we give them big congratulations and congratulations? You're going to get a chance to meet her husband a little bit in a few minutes as well. We want to welcome all of you to House of RMN. And I can't believe it's already 27 days in to the year 2025. Can you believe it? And if you also celebrate Chinese New Year's, it's in the next day or two, it's celebrating Chinese New Year. So since still it's January, can we tell the person next to you Happy New Year and Happy New Year to everyone. I don't know about you. I believe that 2025 is going to be a very, very special year. There's just something in the air. There's going to be a lot of great things happening. If you're a guest visiting us to learn about RMN for the first time, we want to welcome you to House of RMN. Can we give all the guests in the room a nice warm welcome? We thank you for joining us tonight. The purpose of tonight, the reason your friend or your family or maybe coworker or someone that you colleague that you recently met, the reason they invited you to our facility tonight is because recently we have brought the #1 Korean skincare brand from Korea to the United States, and we launched this House of RMN and started the expansion plan recently, and things have been going absolutely incredible. And the reason they invited you is so they could introduce the #1 Korean skincare products from Korea to you, but also the distribution opportunity that's attached to this incredible product portfolio that just arrived in America. But before we dive into sharing the opportunity information with you, just so we're not complete strangers, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Danny Bay. I live out in Las Vegas. I've been out there for 28 years. Any of you been to Las Vegas? Anybody? Any of you wanted to raise your hand, but you just had a really bad experience in Vegas and you didn't want to think about it, so you didn't raise your hand? I love the city. It's beautiful. Saturday night, I got to watch the Eagles concert in Spear. I don't know if you guys heard about Spear. It's a new experience to experience 360 digital. There's 164,000 speakers inside of Spear. When you go watch the concert, it's a different experience. So if you haven't experienced Spear yet, I highly recommend it, next time you visit Las Vegas. Anyways, I was very fortunate when I was in college studying music and architecture in Las Vegas. A friend of mine invited me to a business meeting, which I didn't expect much of. And at the time, I got introduced to internet business and marketing business in my early days. And I've spent over 20 years as an entrepreneur, traveling the world mainly in product launching, expansion, new areas and business development and in the marketing space for the last 20 years. And I got very fortunate where almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, when I was in Korea, a mutual friend invited me and introduced me to the chairman, the founder of the company Remon. And basically what they told me was there's this crazy Korean skincare brand, and they told me about the brand Remon and the products. And I heard about it because in Korea, you see them on TV commercial all the time. You see them on billboard advertisement all the time. So I'm like, I've heard of them, I've seen them. But they said they're so big in Korea, but they only operate in Korea, but they would love to bring the brand to the United States and expand globally. They want to see if you could, help with the project. And that's how I met them. I don't know about you. I believe that so many times in life that in a very unique, unexpected ways, being introduced to someone or something could change the direction of your life. I believe that. And I think many of you, if you could look back and think about your life, your spouse, you maybe didn't know that person until you met the person. I mean, for me, I met my wife 25 years ago, and she was a stranger. But 6 months later, she was my girlfriend. 5 years later, she was my wife, and now she's the mother of my 3 teenager kids, right? And if you look at your career, maybe it was randomly, unexpectedly was introduced to you, but maybe you've been at that career path for the last 10, 20 years. And for me, I consider being introduced to Remon 2.5 years ago as one of those moments. I'm not saying tonight is going to be one of those moments for you, but what I am saying is I highly recommend that you have an open mind to review the information we're going to share with you tonight, just in case that it becomes one of those special moments that adds value into your life or maybe change direction in your life the way it did for me and Yvonne and many of the people that are building the business with us. So now let me share with you the information that was shared with me when I first took a looked at the company. Now, Remon is a very unique situation. It's a company. If you could click on the screen for me one time, then here you go. So Remon is a company that started in Korea in 2018. So it's been almost 7 years, and in short amount of time, in first 5 years of operating just in Korea, they've done well over $2 billion in revenue, which is incredible. And you probably know that Korea is a #1 manufacturing country when it comes down to skincare. And they have thousands and thousands of brands that manufacture in Korea, and they surpassed some of these brands who's been around for 30, 40, 50 years and became #1 skincare brand in Korea within the first 3 years of time. And within Korea, getting the #1 K-beauty brand, they also have sold actually over 35 million bottles just in Korea alone. Now, Korea population is only 50 million people. So I don't know if you can imagine 35 million bottles in a country with only 50 million people. It's pretty fascinating. That's almost population of California. Think about it. Companies started the global expansion in 2023, March 18th, just less than 2 years ago, and we launched US, Canada, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. And now we have built a global expansion. Now we're operating in 5 different markets. In last few years of operating, we have been recognized for being the top brand and top customer satisfaction brand. We have several, patents, and we have trademarks, and we have won a lot of certifications to really prove to the marketplace that we have very unique and special product and a company. Now, the picture you see is, of course, the House of Remon, the building you're in. The building you're in right now, we just acquired this building a few months ago. Company paid cash for this building, 33,000 square foot building in Irvine, not because we have enough staff to use the whole facility yet, because we are using this facility as the global expansion headquarter operating team to really put everything in place here in Irvine to support the expansion we're planning to do in Latin America and Europe and everywhere else. So, and the picture you see on the top right not my picture, but the one behind it, is the Resort World. That's when we did the Las Vegas grand opening convention in Las Vegas. We also ran advertising in Times Square in New York when we're launching in America. And the Remont Village is the picture you see. That's our vacation home for our leadership team that you will get an invitation to participate in the future as well, that we'll tell you more about a little later. Now, our company has 3 different brands of product brands within the company. So Remont as a company, we have a skincare brand called Inselderm, and we have body and hair care brand called Botalab, and we also have inner beauty nutrition brand called Lifting. And we're going to dive into each brand and tell you a little more about the brand. But before that, let me show you a quick video clip, just a couple minutes, to tell you the founding story and the original special ingredient based story that made our skincare brand so amazing. And look for the key 2 words. One is the type of the plant that we use, which is byungpul. You're going to hear this word byungpul. Byungpul is a plant. It's also called centella. You may have heard the plant centella. Byungpul is known for healing skin. It's also been called tiger grass. You guys ever heard of tiger grass? In a lot of the Asian countries, they use this centella byungpul plant. It's a main ingredient for medication creams that are similar to Neosporin type of medication cream that you use when you get a scar, you get a cut, get a burn, or things like that, because it's known to heal skin. And you're going to hear about the plant, why the plant that we use is so special, how it is being raised and brought up, and how it's farmed, which is a special way to do it, and the type of water we use to create the product. You're going to hear about in the video. So let's watch the video real quick, and we'll continue with the presentation.
Here in the Inselderm byungpul lab, we work with elements provided by nature. Among the many gifts of nature, the Earth's energy provides a capacity to purify. That capacity is enriched in the plant Centella asiatica, also known as byungpul in Korea. The size of the leaf, the direction of the root, soil temperature, and cultivation method. Every aspect is analyzed. The plants are grown for 45 days until they brim with life's energy. Only freshly harvested Korean byungpul plants are used as ingredients for Inselderm. Another key ingredient is the pristine lava seawater from Jeju Island. For over 400,000 years, the volcanic rock beds of Jeju have borne the ocean's energy, instilled into its deep waters. That water is infused at the optimal temperature of 80 degrees Celsius for 20 hours to slowly and gently extract the essential fluids from the byungpul leaves. Those fluids are at the core of the brightening and purifying energy delivered by Inselderm. We present to you byungpul Energy Fluid. Our hypoallergenic fluid boosts the skin cell regeneration cycle by providing optimal benefits with the Booster Serum Booster Ritual. The booster opens the way for moisture to enter and awaken the skin's radiance. Then, the serum aligns the skin barrier to enhance the glow. And the final layer of booster ingrains glow and resilience deep into your skin. With this routine, your skin will gain the glow-lifting effects. Radiate the glow of youth from deep inside your skin cells with Inselderm.
Isn't that pretty incredible? Let me tell you more about what the video is talking about. Giant Byungpul is the Byungpul advanced version of Byung. And how it was created is our company Remon had developed a smart farm where we grow and we grow our own Byungpul by only feeding that special Jeju lava energy water you just heard about in the video. And the result of feeding this high intensity special minerals included water that's underground sea level found on the east side of Jeju Island that's been captured there for 400,000 years. The result of that was the plant grew literally 5 times larger than the regular size of Gyeongpo. And it wasn't just the size, the benefit of the plant also were significantly different enough where government allowed us to register it as a new discovered plant. And because Remon Company discovered this new plant, company has 20-year exclusive in uses of the plant. That's pretty special. I don't know if you ever heard a story of a company having exclusive uses to a plant or discovering a new plant. I've never heard that before. And that's what they were able to do because they invested so much into discovering this new plant. And that's a reason why our product deliver the results that we see. And if you are a guest here tonight, your friend who invited you here, you probably if you've known them for a while, you could probably tell that their skin looks better than it used to. and one thing that our customers and our members hear is as soon as after using the product for a few days, when they go to work, when they go to friends and family gatherings, number one question they get is, did you get a Botox? Did you get something done? What operation did you get done? And that starts the conversation for so many of our customers and our members, and it's really because of the benefit of the Byungpo plant and the lava energy water, and because of the liposome delivery system, which is the technology that makes the product not just get on your skin, actually go into your skin to the deepest layer, is the reason why the absorption rate is processes so much better than any other skincare product that we have seen in the market. And that's what our Inselum product is. Instead of telling you more details about the product, what I would recommend is whoever invited you here tonight afterwards, schedule it either tonight or maybe in next day or two where you try the product. Better than us explaining it, when you experience the product within 30-40 minutes of after applying the product, you will feel the difference yourself and you could continue the conversation with your friends. So I highly recommend you. Now, if you want to learn more about all the ingredients and all the benefits of all the products, we have digital brochures and we have one-page form that will give you all the information. We have a lot of documents that you could access as well. And also this coming Wednesday night, we actually have a product training that's done by our professor of our product university, Professor Enzi, who's going to be going over all the details of the products right here on Wednesday at the House of Remon as well. So this is a commercial. I told you earlier that in Korea on TV, as well as Billboard, the company does a lot of marketing and do celebrity marketing commercials all the time. Maybe you have seen him. He's known as the Brad Pitt of Korea. Many people consider him the greatest looking actor in Korea. He's a top actor in Korea. He's been our model for Inselum brand for the last 4 years. And this is his commercial. Let me show you.
힐링 인셀덤 3천만 병 경험으로 증명된 반드시 빛날 수 있다는 믿음. 병풀 에너지 플루이드가 어린 세포에 빛의 힘을 전하는 순간 글로우 리프팅 인셀덤. 어린 세포 발견의 비밀. 인셀덤, 이젠 당신 차례.
Now, if he was 25, we would say he has amazing skin. But when you find out he's like 50, and that's what he looks like, we're like, okay. And this is last year commercial. He just filmed updated new commercial in Korea that just started airing on TV in Korea 2 weeks ago. We got brand new commercial happening on TV station 20 every day now. And his skin is even better in the new commercial than this one, which was filmed last year, which you guys are gonna get a chance to see soon, okay? Also, you know, the Botolab is our hair and body care brand. Botolab stands for Botanical Laboratories, certified vegan, Eve certified vegan product. All the ingredients are clean, it's from the nature. And for me, you guys see the comments on there. Oh, wow, a lot of comments happening there. You know, what's really exciting about Botolab, for me, when I first got introduced to Remont product portfolio, this was the first product that I saw results in a way that I was absolutely blown away. Now, I'm 42 years old, and when I hit mid-30s is when me and my wife, both of us, we started having new stress that we didn't have to deal with before. I don't know if you guys ever experienced it. Every time I take shower, I start seeing part of my body leave my body without my permission, that I have to clean up after taking a shower all the time so it doesn't clot up. I'm like, and I couldn't stop it. Like I tried so many different products, like medication product, different creams, like $100 shampoo, $200 shampoo, because I was scared to lose more hair. Especially my daughter showed me an app, and it had a filter where you just look at yourself, it show you what you look like if you're bald, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, I would not look good bald. So I was really scared. After 5, 6 years of trying with the products, I really couldn't stop it and were kind of giving up, and it was big stress. But after being introduced to Remon, of course, I tried all our products just to try the products. And after a few days of using Botolab, I didn't even realize that I didn't have to clean up after taking a shower. And it's been a couple of years, and I absolutely love it. So if you know anyone, that are having a similar concern in their life, like I did before, highly recommend that they try it. If you have someone in your household, definitely try it. And the beautiful thing is, the shampoo is less than, it's 30 some dollars. It's inexpensive. It's a big bottle. And the water treatment, which is for your hair and your scalp, is like 20 some dollars. It's very inexpensive, very affordable, but it's a clean, incredible product that you're going to see great results of. Okay. So also the body care, we have a great body cream and body wash product. They're all in the price range of 20 some dollars. It's affordable luxury is what we call it. The people can access high quality premium products at a very affordable price through Remont. So through skin and hair and body care, it's awesome. And I'll skip the commercial here. We also have Lightning, which is inner beauty nutrition brand that delivers similar level of high quality results even through our inner beauty nutrition products. First product is called Deep Talk Plus. It's a gut health focused product. It focuses on cleaning out your gut after taking the product and drinking about a bottle of water. It expands up to 40 times in your system, and it literally helps you clean out your gut in a way that I personally have never experienced before. And we also have a drinkable collagen ample shot. It's just a natural flavor, blueberry pomegranate, and it's full of collagen and vitamin that you could drink in a single shot to add more collagen and hyaluronate into your body, to add more hydration into your body and skin as well. So we have also these product lines. Once again, we have a product training available on Wednesday. That's done by Professor Angie. That's going to go into all the details about the benefit and the ingredients of the product and how to use the products. And that's going to be done on this coming Wednesday at the Product University live here at the House of Remont. Now, high level, I gave you some brief information about our products and our brands and the company history. At this time, I want to just take a moment and explain to you the distribution side, the opportunity side that's attached to this company, and the opportunity, probably one of the reasons why your friend or family have invited you to learn about Remont here tonight. Remont is a very simple yet unique business plan. Traditionally, companies make products, and they usually hire or partner with 1, 2, or several distributors or exclusive distributors, and they supply to wholesalers, and wholesalers hire, wholesalers are the ones who supply products to retail stores or online channels where customers purchase from them. And through this process, customer, they have to literally go through three different party in process for them to meet the product. And in that model, usually customers are paying higher price because these three parties have to make money. Would you agree with that? And because of that, they don't make that high percentage of margin, and customers paying higher percentage because there are three parties involved. So what Riemann said is, what if we cut out all the middlemen and middle process and work directly as a company? We work directly with the Riemann distributors only. You know, like a lot of actually mega retail stores contact us all the time. Like, hey, we want to buy it directly from you. We want to carry your product. Company doesn't allow it. Company only work with distributors like us. And through this model, the distributors are the ones that they get all the compensation benefit. The margin of the product goes to the distributors, and they have the option to go out and market directly to customers. Or if they have some people in retail business that are already professionals in the skincare industry, like spas and med spas and nail salons and things like that, that they could actually either supply to them, or they could create an account and join as a distributor as well and get the product from a distributor, or even social sellers, online social media marketing or online channels and promoters. They could also either become a distributor or get the products from distributor to market as well. So the whole model is built where nobody, doesn't matter if they're billion-dollar company wanting to go directly to the company and get products, they can't. Only way they could get access to the products and the opportunity is create a distributor account and go through distributors. And I love that about our business model, because it protects the business model where all of us have an equal opportunity. And through that model, customers that create account with us, they get different savings, they get different reward points, which is like a credit they could use towards future products, which you can learn more about in the trainings later as well. Let me explain in details about how the compensation and advance of higher percentage in the plan works. Okay, everybody could create a distributor account in just a matter of minutes. Okay, it's only it only costs about $200,000. The requirement is you need 20 years of sales experience. You need about 5,000 square feet of retail space that you could, I'm just kidding, okay? We don't have those requirements. It's about 3-minute online registration process. Registration fee is $20, annually, just to renew, and they do back office and all the IT related stuff, that's what it is, $20 registration. And you could create an account and become a planner. Once you become a planner, every time you share your link, you have your own ID with link, you share with your friend, you share with your family, you share with your colleagues. When they purchase product through your link, every time they place an order, you earn 10% commission. So it's pretty simple, straightforward, and that's a great way for people to get started, and maybe make enough by sharing to maybe get free products, because now they're earned enough to buy the products and they feel great about getting products for free. And many people take advantage of the opportunity that way. We have a milestone program where once you perform higher volume of sales happen through you, you could actually unlock higher percentage in benefit. Okay, so how it works is when you surpass 3,000 BP, which is about $3,300 in revenue of orders. It could be 33 of $100 products, or 6 some of a $50 product, whatever the scenario may be. Of course, within 3 months of time, when the volume is met, you unlock the status of manager. When you become a manager, it doubles your compensation benefits. So instead of 10%, it becomes 20% commission. And plus, on top of that, as you access more customers, you could actually have the opportunity to earn additional 5% in Riemann dollars, which is like a product credit that you could use towards purchasing your product as well. So it has up to 25% benefit as a manager. And beautiful thing about unlocking the manager status is once you unlock it, you don't lose it. Yes, there's a volume requirement to unlock it, but it's like a lifetime status. How cool would it be if Hilton or Marriott or United Airlines or Southwest said, hey, you meet the tier ones, and you get the lifetime benefit. That would be cool, right? But you have to do it every year. But here, as a manager, you do it once and you get to enjoy the manager benefit going forward, and you don't go backwards. And senior manager, not 3,000, you could actually get 6,000 volume in 3 months of time. And you could unlock the senior manager where you could earn 30% commission plus the additional 5% in product credit benefit that you could get by acquiring some extra customers as well. You can learn more details about that in our compensation and business model explanation training later. Also up to here, it's once again, you unlock the status, you get to enjoy the benefit as long as you have an active account with us, and you're doubling your commission opportunity, tripling your commission opportunity. But there's no requirement for you to build a team, and you could get the orders from your customers, and you could do all the activities on your own. But what's really cool is for some people that wants to, participate in Remount opportunity at a larger scale. And you're thinking, hey, you know what? I see the potential of the products. I see the Remount brand. I see the popularity of Korean skincare. I'm not the only one that wants to participate. I know some people that will be really good at share, this opportunity with me, and you want to build a team and treat it as a business. We have an opportunity where you could earn a status of team leader. Now, team leader, there's two requirements. One is you got to build a team of 10 or more partners in the team that achieve manager, senior manager status, because you're building a team. So companies got to give you a higher percentage, benefit. And also number two is the volume requirement is not just on what you do now, it's based on what you and your team does together. If you generate 50,000 volume or more, in 5 months of time, you could unlock the status of team leader. And when you become a team leader, commission pretty much quadruples. It started at 10%, but now there's like 40% plus the additional 5% in product credit benefits that you could get through $1 program. Once again, we have a whole training that is dedicated just to explain the business model and the percentages that you can learn more about later as well. What's so cool is it's a milestone program that you could participate at the level you want. How many of you could agree with me that within the last 5 years, the cost of living has gone up? How many of you guys agree with that? Anybody have children or grandchildren? Anybody? I remember prior to COVID, if we went in and out or fast food, I feel like it was around $10 you got fast food. I feel like recently my son, who's in high school, he loves those chicken sandwiches. I feel like every fast food you go to get chicken sandwich combo is $20. What happened in the last 5 years? I'm not sure. How many of you agree? It's not just the cost of food, but so many areas of our lives, cost of living has gone up. But take a look at it. Most people we know around us, how many of their income has doubled in the last 5 years? How many of their income has gone up 10% or 30%, or at least match the percentage of the cost of living? So many people, thousands of people take advantage and participate in our program just to offset the increase of the cost of living. I mean, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool? Just think about this with me. You use the product, let's just say you love the product. You used the product for 7 days, you went to work, you went to family gathering, you went to church, and someone comes up to you and say, did you get a Botox? What did you do to you? What did you get done? Because you look 10 years younger. How many of you guys will feel good getting a question like that from someone? So if you got those questions asked towards you, wouldn't you want to tell them about the product? Wouldn't you naturally want to tell them about what you're using and possibly, share the information with them? Of course. So let's just say just by doing that, few people ordering products through your link and through your ID number, now you're earning additional 500 or 1,000, just enough to maybe cover a car payment or maybe a mortgage or maybe your kids' tuition or whatever it may be. How many of you think it would be a great idea to use products that you feel good about and you look better every month, so you feel amazing about, and you're sharing with your loved ones, and it's offsetting the increase of the cost of living that has happened in the last few years by default, just by you sharing? How many of you guys think that's a great model and that's a great opportunity? That's basically what Remount offers. At the same time, on top of that, some people said, but I'm looking for something more serious. How many of you know people that make great income? Of course, if you live in Orange County, you make great income, but they hate their job. How many of you guys know people like that? I do what I do because it's putting food on the table, or whatever the case may be. For them, the team leader opportunity is incredible. Team leader position is designed for someone to take the opportunity to possibly create full-time income and maybe earn, doctor, lawyer type of income just by doing the business. And we have a whole training program that's going to support you to do it. We also have leadership positions called director, senior director, and national director positions. Simply unlocks higher percentage of override, and also you get to participate in revenue share program where a company takes literally 1% of the total revenue that's happening in the market in North America. And literally we divide it up between all the directors and senior directors and national directors in the market. So we have additional benefits. And also we have programs where as you help others to earn, you get what's called matching bonuses. We also have programs like that you can learn about more as well. So, the concept is simple. You could earn 10 to 40% on what you personally share, and you could also earn additional benefit by building a team. And also you could participate in leadership on what's happening in the whole company that you could participate in revenue share. So, the company has very simple system that you could participate and move up in the plan to unlock higher benefits in the plan as well. Now, we also have leadership match program that I already mentioned. And this month, especially January, it's pretty special because to start off 2025 in a very special way, company prepared a unique combination of starter kit packages. What this is, it's only available for first 30 days after you creating your Remount account. Okay, so we have all products that have individual prices and things like that. But after you create your account, let's just say today, after this, you created your distributor account. You have access to special package like this where you could get free products and you have recommended our best-selling products in a kit, in a package that you could actually get as one single order and get additional free products as a benefit as well. So, because in the beginning, you may not know what product is good, what product should I retail, what product should I demonstrate. Whoever invited you here tonight, they're gonna guide you on how you could take full advantage of, multiple. You get free collagen mask, which is our #1 selling product in 2024. You could get that for free. The shampoo I talked about earlier, you could get that for free in this. And there's like 5 different products that you could get for free in the bundle package for you to get all access to all the best-selling products in the package. And we have the smaller version for the basic kit as well. So you can learn more about that from the person that gave you the invitation here tonight, but just remember, it is only available for first 30 days. And this component of the free products in the package is only for January special. So this combination will only be available until at the end of January, next 4 more days. So make sure you learn about it and take full advantage of it before it goes away. We also have a system to support, everybody that gets involved. A lot of people tell me, they say, Danny, I don't know anything about skincare. I don't know anything about marketing. I don't know anything about sales, or I don't know anything about, distribution building. What do I do? What do I do first? What do I learn first? The good news is we have a system in place every Tuesday night on 6 p.m. Pacific time. And you don't even have to physically come here. We actually have a Zoom. It's a virtual system where all you have to do is log into Zoom, and it's a free training that you can access called orientation in short 40 minutes of time that you can learn the 4 steps of what to do and what to learn to maximize the opportunity on Zoom. Very simple to do, and you have access to that. So tomorrow night, it's going to be a very, very special one because we have a national director, Mr. Steve Hyun, training tomorrow. We have Director Marisol, who's a med spa doctor in Las Vegas. She's actually a surgeon as well. She's going to be sharing her story on there. We have a director, Abigail from Kansas, who's gonna be on there. We have a senior director, Brianna, which you're gonna get a chance to actually meet in a second. She's actually physically here. I can't believe she's here. I thought she was supposed to leave this morning, but she's here, so you're gonna get a chance to meet her in person in a second. And also senior director Karen, who's an investment banker background, who's absolutely crushing it with remote opportunities. They're going to be sharing their wisdom, but also the 4-step process on what to learn, what to do, and how to maximize the plan and have the most amount of success in the shortest amount of time and how to be efficient with the opportunity. We're going to go over that on orientation and Zoom. On Wednesday night, I'm sorry, yes. So Wednesday, yeah, we're gonna have a gentleman in a minute that is going to give you more information about what's going to happen on this Wednesday night. Before I bring up the gentleman, I want to introduce you to actually a few leaders that are doing an incredible job in the marketplace of California, and some of them that have traveled in from different cities. Tonight's very special because usually we don't have all of these incredible leaders here, but yesterday we had a 2025 year planning strategy meeting with our senior directors and national directors, and because of it, a couple of the leaders have flown in town, and they actually stayed additional day, and so it's a very rare opportunity to get a chance to meet them, and also a couple of the local leaders that are doing an incredible job. They're here with us tonight. We want to give you a chance to also meet as well before we close tonight. So first of all, we have a gentleman who just got married last Saturday, Mr. Julian Doan. If we could have you come up, he was director, Mr. Julian Doan. Also, we have directors, Armin's the senior director. Oh, he's a senior director. Mr. Robert Now, who lives here, but who's been building out in Asia, just got back from Taiwan and Hong Kong, and I don't know where else in Asia. He's been traveling all over Asia. Mr. Robert, if we could have him come up here as well, congratulations. And you're also going to get a chance to hear from an incredible leader who's local here in Orange County, Miss Angela, who's a senior director. Where's Miss Angela? Oh, she's right here. I was looking for her back there. Let's give her a big hand, and we're going to a strong local here in Orange County. We also have an incredible guest speaker who is traveling from out of town, senior director Brianna, who's from Texas. If we could give her a big hand. Brianna is here with us. Also, we have a senior director who is ex-cheerleader of Broncos. Can I say that? We have a senior director Susan in the house. Can we give her a big hand as she's coming up on stage as well? You do that to Amber, it's pretty. I'm so excited, and we're so grateful for everything they're doing. They are the prime example of what success can be. Oh, and we have one more person. We have newly promoted recently, a couple months ago, director who is on fire, one of our top producing directors in the company globally, Director Betsy. If we could have Betsy continue to help you. If we could have you come out and join us up front as well, I think that would be great. Let's start off with you, Mr. Julian. How's everybody doing? Good.
Just got married on Saturday, so that's pretty cool. The biggest question I got today was, why aren't you on your honeymoon? And I'll tell you why. There's no other place I'd rather be on a Monday night than at the House of Remont. And the reason why that is because I'm grateful for the opportunity, because the opportunity it's given me. You see, when I saw Remont for the first time, I honestly just came down out of respect for the people that invited me. They were two gentlemen that completely changed my life several years ago. And the skills and the talents that they instilled in me has allowed me to excel in different industries. So I come from the fitness industry. I teach boxing inspired fitness classes for a brand called Rumble Boxing. I film for brands like Lululemon. So I'm one of those like trainers on there, kind of like less Russell Simmons, more Tybo kind of deal, right? And so I saw Remont for the first time. I wasn't really looking for an opportunity. I didn't feel like I needed an opportunity, but those are the best opportunities that come. And when I saw everything that Remont has to offer, I got started. And I had no intention of building it the way that I did, but because the products work so well, they're easy to use, easy to demo, easy to talk about. people naturally got excited and kept wanting to know more about the product. And because of Remon, it honestly allowed me to get married sooner than I was planning. And the reason why I say that, because as a man, sometimes women are like, does my man love me? How come he hasn't, how come we haven't got married yet? How come he hasn't proposed yet? And maybe because I'm traditional or whatever it is, like for me as a man, I want to make sure that I can protect and provide for my wife. And because of Remon, it allowed me to get a place in my life where I felt like I could do that. And I was able to get married. Remon has allowed me to travel all across the world. And doing Remon part-time the first several months, it's allowed me to make double what I made at my full-time job. And I share that with you because a couple of reasons, right? One, what Remon has is very, very special. It's not the owners. The owners are great. It's not the rewards and revenue program. It's great. It's not the product. It's great. It's not the leadership. They're great. It's the combination of all those things together is what makes Remon special. I've seen a lot of companies that maybe have one or two of those things, but Remon has all five. And that's why we're able to succeed the way that we do. And the biggest thing, the reason why we're able to build such a big business is traditionally in business, we're taught supply and demand. Have you guys heard that before? But what Remon does is very unique because it's demand and supply. Korean pop culture is huge. It's taken the world by storm. There's a demand for Korean skincare. People have heard about it. They're curious about it. They're interested. They want it, but they don't know where to get it. And Remon supplies, not based on theory or fact or bias, the #1 Korean skincare product. So when you have the #1 Korean skincare product, and you're able to supply it in a market that's demanding this type of product, you don't have to get a piece of the pie. You can just lick the knife that cuts the pie and you're going to be set up. Does that make sense? So that's my spiel. Thank you so much. And we look forward to building with all of you.
Hello everyone, my name is Angela Nguyen and I'm from OC, only 30 minutes from here. 18 months ago, I get introduced women from my friends and I just come to US only 10 years and during the time I'm looking for good skincare for myself. I try many high-end products like La Mer, Chanel, Shiseido, many products, but doesn't have my skin. So when I use serum only one night, I feel my skin, oh my God, I never have that feel before. So right away, I try all my product of Reman. I love all the single items in Reman. Feel the difference, a different you love. So I try to find out who is Reman. When I know Reman is #1 in Korea, that launching in US, all the ingredient in natural. That's opportunity I'm looking for. Right away, I and my husband decide all in with Reman, and in very short time we make a big check. Everyone say, didn't make a fake number. So with Reman, I can live the dream life. I should wish for, and after we have a meeting yesterday, I confidently believe 2025 will be the big hit. Will be our business will be 8-10 than last year. Good luck, everyone. See you all on the top.
Hello, everybody. My name is Robert Nan, and I love Reman. This is my 7th month in the business. I come out of retirement to do something one more time. Retire for 10 years. Never say never, right? I don't know nothing about skincare, folks. I tell you the truth. All I know is I want to make money. Anybody want to make money? Anybody want to travel? Anyone want to look beautiful? Younger? We have it here. We have the right deals here. I'm so happy for Tim and Chris. They talked to me 8 times. 8 times. I tell them no 8 times because the timing was not right. Okay. And then when the time is right, it's right. China market is when they call me. Hey, you want China? You want Malaysia? You want stuff? That is when they got me. And they come and see Danny, and then we make the best decision. Since day one, my wife and I, my wife Joan, we did not stop. We work every day. Wow. Even Christmas, we go to the office in Taipei. I told my wife it's closed, and then my wife, no, it's open. Really? We need 3 people there. We work every day. We love women. This can change your life, folks. If you're looking for something, this can change your life, change our life. This industry has been good to us, and we just love The people, the leadership is incredible. The owners is incredible. I went to Jeju Island free vacation and it was great. I just got back from Vancouver like 2 days ago. I mean, I was everywhere. Every day we work. So this is your chance, folks. If you're looking for an opportunity, this is the right one. Okay, don't miss this one. If you go home tonight, you don't sign up, you miss this one. Okay, I tell you, understand the comp plan. It's big, it's easy. Anybody can do. Okay, anybody can do. Even your first time in this industry, I've seen people make a fortune, and we're just getting started. Okay, thank you, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Brianna Michael, and I know you see us up here with the microphone, but I will never forget when I was sitting way in the back at my very first meeting, and there was a little voice inside of me that said, what if? Like, what if I could do this? And so I'll never forget when I signed up and then my box came. And by the time the box came, I had completely talked myself out of the fact that I could do this. And so I refused to open my box. And this was years ago. This was another company, but I refused to open that box because I was scared. And I was scared, what if I fail? What if this doesn't work for me? And I'll never forget, I went to a meeting because I was going to tell the woman that had introduced me to it, thank you, but no thank you. Like, thank you for thinking of me, because she was very successful in the industry. So I was honored that she even had thought of me. But I was going to tell her that I was going to send the box back. And I'll never forget what she said. She held up her finger and she said, Brianna, if you could see yourself where I see you a year from now, you wouldn't be quitting. And I'm so glad that she said that, because she saw like a little bit in me that I couldn't see in myself. And so when she said that, it gave me that little bit of a leap. And I went home and I opened up the box and I pulled out all the products and I put them on. And then I just started talking to people. And then fast forward, this is, that was 13 years ago. And when I first got started, I just wanted to make $500 a month. Like, I wanted to be able to buy a pair of shoes without having to sneak it in the house without my husband seeing, because I overspent on the budget that month. And so that $500 has turned into much, much more, and now helping other people who just want to make $500 a month. And I'm so grateful that my friend Susan called me. She called me. That's a clue. Like, you don't always have to send a text. You can pick up the phone and call people. And she just said something so simple. She said, I would kick myself if you heard about this from somebody else and not me. And that got me, guys. Like, the timing is now. You heard him. The timing is now. Like, timing is to direct sales, like location is to real estate. And I honestly feel bad for people that are going to miss this. So somebody saw something really special in you. And that's why you're in this room, because they see it in you, maybe even before you see it in yourself. Thank you for being here.
Emotional day today. So, my name is Susan Manuelo. I'm from Denver, Colorado, hence the NFL Go Broncos. Any Bronco fans in the? That was rough. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, no, so much of what you said, I mean, we relate to each other. Same, when the very first time I saw this opportunity in a distribution model like this, I thought, oh my gosh, like, I want to make a little extra money for some better shoes. That was literally what I wrote down. And it turned into something so much more. And it is when you step out on that faith, like that little voice or that little like fire in your belly, that if you just want a little something more out of this life. And that was me. I was in corporate America and just felt really stuck. When I saw Remon, 13 months ago, a friend called me about this amazing, beautiful company. And I had no K-Beauty. What was that? I did not know what that was. And I just was blown away by the difference in my skin after, one use, like you said, like just one time putting it on my skin. And I thought, this is something really special, really different, really fun that I could like grab a hold of, run with, and start telling every single person that I could think of. Brianna on the top of the list. But truly, you guys, like 13 months later, if this is like your first time tonight, like you are at the perfect time. Like people are finding out about this and knowing about K-beauty and they want it, but they don't know how to get it, right? They don't know how to get their hands on it. And you can be the one to introduce it to them and take this all around the world as you're hearing tonight. So grab the opportunity, don't hold back, believe in yourself, and just say yes and run with us. It was a surprise I recall. Thank you, Danny, for giving me the opportunity. And I have to thank you, my team leader, Tim and Chris. And they've been very good help to me. And I was here things, I think was last May. And my sponsor, Minli, and when she sponsored me and brought me to the building, and I look at the building, I said, wow, what kind of company is that? And she told me it's a great company. And it's a K-beauty skincare. And after she introduced me, she took off to China. So I was the one alone, and I used the product. She said, just use the product. And I said, what about the compensation plan? And she said, I don't know anything about the compensation plan. And I said, who should I learn? You know. So and she said, no, trust the product and just using it, and you will see the difference, and you will see behind the product there is a great opportunity. So since then, since I come here, I use the company. So, you know, guys, just use the company because this can be a great, like influence to people. When people come in here, they see it's real. It's not like something that it's like people just heard. So since I come here every week, and my team start to build and start to grow and bigger. I think in 5 months, and my group has more than like 24, 25 team leaders. And hopefully in the next few months, and I'm gonna have directors and senior directors, you know. So I have to tell everybody, Riemann is being a great company. And also, of course, mostly the leaders, they are so great. You know, they are like 24/7. Like already, you know, anytime I need them and they be there for me. So I have to, you know, thank you my team. And they are here today. They just want to see Danny Bay. They say, it's so fine. And so we are here, and I have to thank you all my team. Thank you everybody to give me the opportunity. And let's say, Riemann is a great company to work with. And I think everybody, if you have a trust in it, everybody's life will be changed. So see you guys, everybody at the top. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, usually when we have an opportunity overview like this, we may hear one or two stories, but tonight was so special. You got to meet our top leader that's building out in China, to Taiwan, to Denver, to Texas, to leaders from California. It's been incredible. Thank you very much. To close the event tonight, I want to introduce you to our final speaker, who we have tremendous respect for. He is the gentleman that has set a record in our company, Riemann, to become the very first national director, which is the position I showed you earlier, which is our highest level of leadership position in the company. He's the very first person to become a national director. He has an entrepreneurship background, almost 3 decades. I happened to, fortunately, had the opportunity to meet him when I was 19 years old. And he was my mentor that taught me sales and initial distribution building when I was 19 years old, which was 20 some years ago. And he has made a major impact and coached people in business, thousands and tens of thousands of people around the world for the last 3 decades. And we're so fortunate for him to be partnered with Riemann and really leading the expansion and leading the business in United States as well as global. So we're so appreciative he's here tonight. He's going to share some words with us tonight. Let's give him a nice warm welcome in front of the room. National Director, so much early.
I love listening to Danny Green's speech, man. What an amazing overview that he did. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Danny Green. And I'm just so like, the meeting that we had, the leadership meeting, I'm like, I know I'm not gonna go to sleep until the convention. I mean, with the announcement, I'm like, God dang. Everything they kept telling me, and I'm like, again, oh my God, I can't believe we're doing more stuff. What's about to happen with Remon, this thing is about to go to the next level. I mean, the information that I was able to hear this weekend in the senior director hire meeting. I mean, I literally, I've never been more fired up than I'm already, like everybody that knows me knows, I'm like already excited out of my mind, but like, I was like, just stop right now. This is too amazing with all the announcements that are gonna be happening at the convention. But I just real briefly wanted to just share with you just a little bit of background. There's not too much. Obviously, you've heard so much information tonight. And obviously by now you can see clearly, right? I mean, we got our hands on something special here. And, obviously, the timing is so amazing right now with Remon and the growth right now that's ahead of us. So just real quickly, I wanted to share with you something that's so special is what's about to happen here in this room on Wednesday. There's a couple hundred people on the Zoom right now that are watching this presentation all around, and it's also people from other countries. But the thing that I want to share with you is on Wednesday, we have a very special thing that happens in Remon. It's called Product University. And Angie, by far, to me, is that's my biggest, I'm like, whoa, I can't believe how great she is. Like, she literally is just unbelievable at sharing the information about the product. So she's doing a live product university in this room on Wednesday. So what's so exciting is, guess what? On Wednesday, we can watch that live. Now, there'll be people tuned in from all over the world watching as well. But she's going to be doing this live broadcasting, the live one on Wednesday. So I'm like, I got a highlighted circle. I can't wait for Wednesday. But the product university, I think, is probably, to me, is the most important thing. And it's not because I like to learn a lot about the products, but it's because of it. It kind of, when I hear the science behind it, this gives me that much confidence. It's like to see a product that is got so much science and research behind it. Because you put the product on, it works. It doesn't take, you don't have to be some specialist to put some product on your face, look in the mirror and say, hey, I look better. you know it works. But when you hear the science behind it too, as well, you're just like, wow, this is an amazing product. And for me, that's where the opportunity is. Like Mr. Danny Bay said, I've been very blessed to be in this industry for the last 30 years. I got involved when I was actually in high school. So I was really fortunate at 17 years old, someone took a unique liking to me and taught me this industry. And it's been way beyond imagination what could have possibly been possible for me. It's been a blessing. But the thing that I know now, being in this industry for so long, is that your product has got to be the superstar. If your product's not the superstar, you're going to have to work around the clock forever. And the reason why Remon works so well is because the products, I want to say they work, but they more than work. It becomes so obvious. And that's the thing that I think that most people, that are in this industry, I think that the thing that people are looking for more than anything is finding products that work. Because a lot of times products are not the superstar. It has to be like a person or something like that. And when your products are the superstar and you make everything based upon the products work. I mean, there's nobody walking around saying, hey, look, I wish I did look so good. Right? Everybody wants to look better, right? So everybody wants to put a product on that's going to make them look younger, make them look better. So when you have a product that can do that, all you got to do is find skin, get it, and then people put it on. It's non-debatable. You don't have to sell somebody. I think the hardest thing about this industry, people are like, oh, I like direct sales. It makes a lot of sense, to be able to have a part-time income. 77 million people have got like some type of a gig economy, situation where they've got something on the side. So people right now are more open-minded than ever before about making more money. But the key is, if you have a product that does the heavy lifting for you, that's the magic to it. So the reason why Remon works so well is because the product works. And that's what attracted me. When Mr. Danny Bay sent me the products about Remon, I've been in skincare for 15 years. And I sold over $1 billion of the skincare products. So I know skincare. I just know it's the best way to make money in this type of distribution, because it's a residual. How do you create residual income? When somebody gets to the end of a bottle or gets in a jar, they order another one. That's literally it. You get to the end of a bottle, you get to the end of the jar, you got to have more, right? That's residual income. You're like, I got to get another one. I got to get another one. No one's going to be like, oh man, you know what? I look too good. I want to stop using this product. So I realized right away when I put the product on my face, I was like, this is unbelievable. The first day I put the product on, I literally went to football practice. One of my football coaches was like, man, your skin looks good. I was like, what? Like, dude, what is going on with you, bro? Like, you don't even say things like that. I didn't even think it was a skincare. I'm like, this is getting crazy with me. I'm like, bro, we're not talking about that kind of stuff. That was weird. And then the next day, my daughter goes, Dad, did you get Botox? I'm like, why would I get Botox? I'm not trying to look good. I'm just trying to get your mom to kiss me with the lights on. You know what I mean? My daughter, you gross, Dad. But it's like, I was like, what is happening? My wife goes, it's gotta be that stuff getting insurance. I said, there's no way a product can work that well. There's no way. I mean, I've been in skincare and I've like gone head to head with so many different products out there. I go, there's no way a product can work that good. And when he shared with me the story, like you heard today about the water trapped inside of a volcano and tigers rolling around in the grass. I'm like, what? Tigers? Like water in a volcano? I go, this is unbelievable. What a story. And then I heard the science behind it. I said, this is magical. Like there's something like this doesn't happen. And I didn't realize how big K Beauty was at the time. Once I started getting like my daughter, I'm like, what is the product? She goes, this is K Beauty, Dad. Like I'm like, what is K Beauty, right? Come to like all the young people know all about K Beauty. So K Beauty right now is going through a major trend, and to be able to have the option to be able to offer it to someone and to be able to get paid every time that they put the product on and they fall in love with it, to me it made too much sense. Because the reality is this, think about this for a second. If you had a product that you knew worked, let's say that you found a product that you knew was going to knock 5 years off somebody's face, right? They put the product on, they're looking younger. If you knew you had a product like that, would you tell somebody about it or just keep it a secret? You're going to tell people about it. Like, there's no way not to. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, when you find a good restaurant, you just be like, I'm never going to tell anybody about this. Or you, right? You watch a good show on television, like, oh my God, this is so amazing. I'm not going to tell anybody. Like, that's our natural thing that we've always been doing since we're little kids, isn't it true? Right? When you're a little kid, right? For the guys in the room, maybe you play with a video game or a toy, you would tell somebody about it, right? That's just the way that we do it. So when you have a product that you know works, you're going to be inclined to tell people about it. That's it. Like it's like super simple. We do this anyway. So to get paid to do something that we do anyways, just kind of makes sense. To me, it made too much sense. I'm like, yeah, I know people with skin, like check, right? Do the people I know with skin want to look better? Check. It was like, I think this could work. I had no idea this thing would grow like this. Honestly, no one ever could have convinced me when I got started in Remon that this thing was going to grow like this. And it's literally because the products do the work for me. The products, literally, you put it on somebody's face, they look in the mirror, they know it works. I don't have to sell you like, you're looking better. You know what I mean? You're looking in the mirror, you know it, right? People are complimenting you. Because the reality is like this. You only look in the mirror for what, about, a few minutes a day. It's not like you're looking in the mirror all day yourself, right? But you can notice the difference. But when other people are noticing a difference, go, man, your skin looks amazing. Man, your skin looks amazing. You know it's working. And that's what happens to people. People get so many more compliments when they use the Remon product. It's just no brainer. Like you know it works. Like everybody's telling you all the time how good your skin works. It is looking. You're like, this product works. So when the basis of the Remon opportunity is literally the products. That's the most important part of it. That's the most important part. Because when the products do the heavy lifting, you don't have to be so great. People are like, I don't know if I could sell anything. You don't have to. Just find some skin, add some product. They're gonna buy it. I don't have to sell you on the fact you're looking better. You know it. When you start looking at your skin, you're like, oh my God, why does my skin feel like this? That's just the way it is, right? So we have such an amazing product that it's kind of a no-brainer because everybody's got skin all around the world. And Danny pointed out the fact, Mr. Danny Bay pointed out the fact that we're going to be taking this thing to over 40 countries in the next 5 years. Imagine this opportunity where it's going to be at. And in Southern California, there's so many different walks of life. There's so many different people from all types of backgrounds. You guys know that? Like there's so many different, like growing up in Irvine, like I had so many friends from all these different backgrounds. When you build in this marketplace, I know there's people tuned in from all over the world, but the reality is that you guys are sitting on a gold mine right now. All we've got to do is take action. So don't just get started tonight. I know many of you are like, oh man, I want to do this. Don't be like that. Okay? It's fine to join, but learn the business. Take the time to get onto the trainings and learn the business. Don't just get started and be like, all right, and then call your sponsor the next day and be like, hey, where's all my big money at? It's like, it doesn't work like that. You've got to learn this business. Take the time to dedicate yourself to find out what it is that we're talking about. Because the more you learn about this, the more the more confidence you're going to have. So Wednesday, I'm going to invite all of you guys back to this room. And then, so Tuesday, what do we got going on? That's going to be tomorrow night. We've got a train with some of the best that we have. Then we got Product University on Wednesday. I'm getting excited. Now listen to this. What? Then we got, you guys just met Susan, so you can just be like, yeah, I was hanging out with this girl Susan on Monday. You guys see that? So Susan's going to be doing the event with Lisa from Atlanta. It's going to be amazing. You can actually bring guests on that. So once you learn the business, you learn more about the products. What would happen if you had a friend that you're like, oh my God, I have a friend that I think would love this. Instead of you having to explain what Mr. Danny Bay did tonight, guess what you can do? You can put him on the phone and let Susan do the work. You guys do that? Thank you, Susan. I'm like, what? Susan's over here building our business for us, but no, thanks. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight is the fact that we've got a system in place that all you got to do is learn. Like take the time to learn how to do it. And that's why I was like, man, sometimes those Zooms are like 45 minutes. It's 45 minutes. It's make an investment in your future. Make an investment in your future. Don't just get started in this business. Don't just get in. Like everybody's like, I want to do it. Like, it's not about, we're not looking for people to join the band. We're looking for people who want to learn how to play an instrument. Do you guys see that? Take the time to learn how to do this. The reason why, when I got started in this industry 30 years ago, when I was 17 years old, I was working at a go-kart track, pushing go-karts, making minimum wage. How was I able to become successful in this industry? Because I took the time to learn how to do it. You guys see, like, dedicate your time to learn how to do it, because there's so many people's lives that you could impact. So many people's lives you could touch. I was talking to a group of people here today that came in from Mexico. I'm like, can you imagine? Let's say, we're doing like a 10 million a month out of Mexico. With our pay structure, that means like, $5-6 million a month getting paid out to people in Mexico. Imagine making a difference in people's lives like that. How many people do we know right now that could use an opportunity? Many of you I know are from Southern California. A lot of you are doing really well financially. A lot of you are wealthy. So I don't need to make any more money. I understand. I don't do this for the money. I do it to help people out. I'm passionate about helping people out. That's what gets me so fired up. Because I can promise you, if you have 20 million in the bank or 23 million in the bank, that extra 3 million is not going to make you any more happier. Money doesn't buy happiness, right? But broke doesn't buy anything. Would you guys agree with that? So it's like, for many of you guys know, I know many of you are wealthy already, but it's about making an impact on people. To me, that's what it is. Like, you can't take the money with you. Would you guys agree with that?
Yep.
But you can make a difference in somebody else's life and help them realize their goals and dreams. And it pays to do that here. So I love it so much. Like, you actually get paid to help me. People are like, how do those people become a director? How do they become a senior director? Super simple. Help a lot of people. How do you become a national director? Help a lot of people. Like, all we have to do is help people. And then guess what happens to us? We become more successful because of it. So care about people, love people, and help people get started in your business and help them win. And that's how you're going to be able to achieve massive success. So tonight, I want to thank everybody. I really appreciate Mr. Danny Bay coming out. I do these meetings every Monday night. So I know many of you, I see a lot of the regular faces that come Monday night, and next Monday I'll be doing the event right here again. So if you have some buddies, you bring them out. I'll do the work for you, right? But oh man, I like this already. That's always said, like, what? You're gonna do my work for me? All I gotta do is they told me this when I got started. They said, Tim, you bring, we'll speak, they decide. I'm like, oh my God, I know a lot of people. They go, do you know anybody who wants to make more money? I'm like, everybody I know wants to make more money. Like, I don't know anybody that's like, oh my God, more money, that's disgusting. Like, you know what I mean? That's, ooh. Like, people are open-minded to make more money. So think about it. Do you know anybody that wants to look better? Do you know anybody that wants to look better and make money? This is super simple. Like, if you want to look better, just use the products. You want to look better and make money, get started as a partner with us and help us promote this. It's super fun, guys. That's the thing I love the most about it, is how much fun that we have. So what I want to encourage you tonight is, if your buddy that invited you is here with you, get back with them and ask them how you can get started. If somebody invited you out here tonight from another marketplace, okay, get back with them and get their link. They have a link. Get the link from them and get enrolled. And we'll be here to support each and every one of you the whole way. So tonight, I want to remind you guys, 6 p.m. on Wednesday, right here. What's going to happen? Anybody remember? Product University. Woo! You guys are going to be in for a treat. Now, somebody said, can I bring guests to that? Heck yeah. Yeah, they're going to love the products. You guys see that? Like, they're going to, whoa, this is amazing. So Wednesday, we've got that going on. We've got some amazing events that are happening right now as we close out the month in a major way. So I want to congratulate all of you tonight for carving out some time. It says a lot about you, right? You're like, hey, you know what? Let me find out about a business that can help better my life. And for you guys that invited somebody out, thank goodness for you, because you cared enough to show this business to somebody. Because when I sat in your seat, ladies and gentlemen, 30 years ago, somebody showed me this industry. My brother-in-law called me, and I think to myself every single day, what would have happened if I didn't go to that event? What would have happened? I don't even want to think about that. It's a crazy. So just thank the person that invited you, because we tell people in our training, we're saying, hey, invite the best people that you know, people that you like, that you get along with, that you want to work with. So if somebody brought you out tonight, you should be like, yes, somebody thinks enough of me. Because we don't say, hey, the people that you dislike, bring them. We don't say that. We want people that are good people, right? People that you want to work with. That's why I love this business so much. You bring your friends, you get to work with your friends. So if somebody invited you out tonight, congratulations, because that means that they think highly of you. But get back to the buddy that invited you out. Ask them how you get started. Thank you, Mr. Danny Bay, so much. Let's give Mr. Danny Bay a round of applause. God bless everybody. Thanks for coming. Yeah.